I pressed the button before the countdown. Would you believe it? Good job I was dressed, wasn't it? Hello everyone, welcome to GameTechUK. Welcome to a bit of construction simulator using the toys from JCB. And I have pinned in the comments section actually my real life vlog playing with these machines for real at JCB. So if you haven't seen that and you're watching it on the rerun, go to the messages and it will be the pinned message. That could have been awkward. What are you doing here? The professionalism. Anyway, how are you all? Let me turn this. Let me turn the volume up. That's it. Get a bit of Hovis music in here. And these are the JCB machines. We've got 6 to play with. So we've got the telescopic handler. We've got the backhoe, which is one of the machines that I actually drove at JCB. The backhoe loader, the articulated dump truck, the 220, which I also drove at JCB, which is fantastic, and the wheel loader. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I learned that 5 minutes before the stream, all of them. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to do the whole game with just a small selection of machineries, regardless of manufacturer. So we will have to probably use some other bits. But in this particular stream, I'll try and use the JCB wherever I can. So, how are you all? Moves on a Friday. What are you talking about? Well, oh, because yeah, I got you. Right, let me say some lovely hellos. Please tell me if that music is too loud. It should be alright. We're going to do a couple of hours here, and then tonight we've got some racing on PC. ACC, we've got the brand new 2023 challenge pack with the Ferrari, the Porsche, Lamborghini, the new Valencia track. We're going to be doing multiplayer races there at 8 o'clock, probably for a couple of hours, and then we'll play something else, maybe even a little bit of Hogwarts. I'm 75% of the way through, and I just can't start anything else until that's done. And I've got 2 things that I want to start. Elden Ring, I'm absolutely chomping at the bit to start Elden Ring, but also we've got Star Wars Jedi Survivor coming out, haven't we? So I do need to get my arse in gear on that. You're 30 minutes down the road from a JCB from me and Codus. We could have met for a beer. Well, you know, it wasn't a surprise that I was actually, no, it was a surprise, wasn't it? Yeah, we could have met, we could have done. Right, I think I'm going to use the backhoe. I think I'm going to use the backhoe to do this. These little excavations, these small pits. So, did I say? I didn't say hellos, did I? No, I didn't. No. Rego, we got Tace, we got Clark Little, Kim, Dazza, Codus, racing. Hello, John. We've got Dazza, Tommy, Roderick. We got Neil S, Disney Speedstorm. Disney Speedstorm. It wasn't a surprise, but it was. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I know. Hello, Stephen R. How are you? It was nice to see Mrs. GT taking the machines for a spin. Yes, it was. Yeah. She did really well. It was freezing down there, and she was doing all the filming for me. And her poor little hands. There was one point she come up to me, and her hands were like in a claw, where she was holding the phone. And later on in the day, she went, "Well, what was your best bit?" And I went, "When your hands went like that." Cracked me out. It made me laugh anyway. Hello, Rodriguez. How are you? Hello, Mick. It is grim up north, yeah, and especially down in that, they say that quarry area has got a bit of a sort of microclimate of its own. It can be doing something completely separate to what the rest of the area is doing. Hello, Bonehead, how are you? Yeah, we're playing on PC, currently. Right, so we're going to take our time. We're going to do it absolutely properly. Of course we are. There we go. So change mode. That's it. And now we spin round. So this is exactly what I was doing on the vlog. So if you want to see the vlog for real life, then yeah, this is identical. Absolutely identical. Oh, look at that. That really is identical. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Right, I tell you what I think I will get as well is no, I was going to get me other little truck and put the dirt in there, but yeah, let's just it's fine. Let's do it. It's a bit jerky today. Right, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, look at the professionalism now. Look at what we're doing now. Look at us now. Look. Oh, thank you, Neil. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. It takes time, a lot of time, to put something like that together, which I absolutely enjoyed. But it's always nice when you hear that people have actually watched it and enjoyed it. It means a lot, so I appreciate that. Right, let's do it from this angle. We can see everything then, can't we? Oh god, I did say that I could actually do this in real life. That's it. I had to do it in front of all the bloody JCB staff and Squirrel as well. That was nerve-wracking. It is good to see JCB in the game. Like I said in that video, actually, now you play it, you think, wow, there is really a JCB hole in this game that I didn't even realise was there. Yeah, of course, I didn't even think about it before. But yeah, it's great to have JCB in the game, absolutely. It was a good day, actually, very good day, and what a company, what a lovely company. Nice people, lovely building and presentation. They really looked after us. It was really cool, actually. Is this a new DLC? Yes, it is. Yes, thank you, Dion. Yeah, it's for all platforms, so not just. That's it. I did like the backhoe though, and I took it for a drive as well, and used the front portion. The front portion was a little bit more skillful than this sort of digger element. Also, if you did watch the video, you'll see there's a couple of additions that particular JCB, I don't know whether all JCBs have got this, but that particular JCB had a couple of extras that I don't think are in the game. I'm not sure if they're coming or not. And that, you see where the bucket is, and that section there, which I think is called the boom, you can extend the boom, as you saw in the video, you can extend it right out. Also, where the arm is connected to the back of the JCB, that slides left and right as well, which is really handy. It saves you like moving over a couple of foot. You can just move the arm. It does make the vehicle a little bit more tippy because obviously all the weight's over to one side, but as long as you're careful, it means that you don't have to move the actual body of the vehicle too much. But those additions aren't in the game. I don't know whether they're coming or not. I don't think I've got room for Dead Island 2, to be honest with you. I really want to start Elden Ring. I really want to finish Hogwarts. I've now got MotoGP. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to fit in. So I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Might be one of those I pick up at a later date, but either way, it's all good. It's not a problem. I might use the Excavator 220 on the next one, which is one of the other vehicles that I drove, which I loved. Or didn't drive so much, controlled. Didn't drive it anywhere. Should be fine though. These have a low centre of gravity. They do, but Georgina, the girl that's in the video, she was sitting to my right hand side, sort of leaning down next to me, and we put the I think they called it power sliding. We power slid the arm right over to the right, and she just said, "Be careful, because if you're then going to do the extended boom as well, everything's over to the right, including her sitting there." So she said it won't tip over, but you're gonna start stressing things that you shouldn't stress. So yeah, I think you just got to take it into account more than worry about it instantly tipping over. I mean, if it was going to tip over, then it wouldn't be a very good JCB or vehicle, would it? Dredge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have got Dredge. I have got it. I just need to do it. Yeah. Oh, you platinumed it. Bloody hell, he's good, isn't he? He is good. How can we... I can't remember, you know, how to change it from day to night. I just can't remember. We did it before, didn't we? But I can't remember how to do it this time. I just can't remember how to do it. I was looking last night, and I'm like, I'm sure we did it. I'm sure we did. But I can't seem to remember how to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Hello, Kev. How are you? So if you can remember, tell me, because I can't remember. I wonder if I picked the wrong machine for this. It's not exactly going down, is it? 28%. I might swap it over for the excavator, you know. Yeah, let's see whether I was using the wrong thing all along. There you go, reset. That's good, Kev. Right, let's put this back in line. Let's keep them nice today. So we're going to be here for a couple of hours. Then I'm going to go and do some more practice for the racing tonight. Yes, I will, Ghost, actually. Yeah, I do want to do Cyberpunk as well, yes. But I only really want one story-based sort of, you know, like a story-based game on the channel. At the moment it's Hogwarts, and then I want it to be Elden Ring. So yeah, I can't have too many of those for obvious reasons, really, because I end up dropping them. I don't want to drop them. 75% way through the Hogwarts, doing absolutely everything, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'd recommend it to anybody. Yeah, I haven't touched Forbidden West at all. Yeah, I think the VR version put me off a little bit. I was like, oh, yawn. Yawn. Right, let's see whether we can do a better job with this. So this was another one that I controlled in real life. This was really cool. That's better. I'm sure it is, John. Yeah, in 2D, I'm sure it is. In VR, oh, do some more climbing. Oh, let's do some bow and arrowing. Boring. Sorry. These are my opinions, of course, which are clearly wrong, but they are my opinions. Yeah, plus I want to do the new Star Wars game as well. There's so many games coming out now. There's been a bit of a dry period, but it's starting to happen now. And of course, Final Fantasy. I want to be all over that as well. And they're all coming soon, aren't they? Oh, there's nothing. Oh, I'm not taking any notice of the bucket, am I? Yeah, of course I'm not. Here we go. It's not actually picking anything up. That's it. I think I was too far back, actually. British Spits, no, I haven't, but I do know the game taste, yeah. 8 o'clock, Andrew. Everyone's welcome. I've got a server. I've got 24 slots, I think it is. So yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join. It's open to everybody. It's on PC tonight, not PlayStation, PC. Would you prefer this life of gaming or working? What a silly question, Rego. What a silly, silly question. What do you think? They asked me that question anyway. They did a little interview afterwards. And now you've tried the JCBs, do you think you could see yourself with a life in construction, or are you going to stick with gaming? I'll stick with gaming, thanks. Bloody hell, this is taking absolutely ages. What is going on? Oh, V for Fitty. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see who got it. Who got it? Roderick, nice geezer. Lars, nice geezer. Andrew, nice geezer. Graham, nice geezer. Kev, nice geezer. That's 5 really nice people for it to go to, actually. Thank you, V. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Well, I mean, 45%. It should be going down by now. Let's just go back a little bit. Yeah, thank you very much, Fee, and welcome everyone else as well. Gav's a bit dodgy, yeah. I work and need to pay bills, but I wish I could sit at home and play it. I do have a job as well, Rego. Trust me, I do. This is not what I do for a living. It is what I consider this my job. But it is my job, but it's not my living. I do have a job as well. I've got 2 full-time jobs. Oh, come on, Jason. What is the problem? I mean, this should absolutely beast it, shouldn't it? 45%. It's not. It's just not doing anything. I think we might get the backhoe back out. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I mean, you would think it would. Yeah, let's get the backhoe out. Let's not rule out user error at this stage. No, I'm going to get the backhoe back out. I think something's happened. Always put the bucket down, right, before you get out. I was taught that at JCB, especially when I went. I was like this. Right, can I get out and try something else? They're like, hang on a minute. Put the bucket down on the floor. Health and safety. Come on. So I had to do that. It's because it's night time, you see. It doesn't want to do any work. The backhoe is very, very versatile. I like it. I like the backhoe. Right, let's try that. Yeah, it shows you there. But, yeah. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine once we start getting in here. But it is a bit weird. You have seen what I've been doing. You've seen where the square is. And it doesn't seem to be... For one, it doesn't seem to be picking up any dirt. Now, tell me I'm wrong. Feel free to tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm going down. I'm going right in the dirt. I'm scooping it up. There's just no dirt. How strange. Let's try one of the others. Is that whole finished? Well, it says 45% over on the left there. So, oh, hang on a minute though. There's 6. Oh, what? Excavating plant 45%. There's loads of them, but there's only 4 showing. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay. It's green, yeah. Maybe I just misunderstood it, which, surprising. Yeah, that one was green. Oh, in that case then, I'm going to go back to the excavator. Yeah, I prefer the excavator for this particular job. The bucket is obviously a lot bigger. Yeah, we'll get there in the end, you know that. Oh, thanks, Pete. Yeah, you're totally right. I was just going on the basis that each hole has got a percentage that's got to be up to 100. Silly. Hello, Jerome. How are you? Right, let's move that up. Silly Billy, wasn't I? 45% of all 6. Yes, I think that's more like it. Good job this wasn't in front of all the people at JCB, because that would have been really, wouldn't it? That would have been naughty. Instead, it's just in front of you. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Pete, thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Do you get new jobs as well as the JCB? Yeah, I think there is a new area and a new mission as part of the DLC, yes, but I've just concentrated on the actual... Jerome got it. Nice, geezer. Thank you very much, Pete, and thank you everyone, by the way. I do appreciate everything that you do with regards to coming in and watching, joining in the fun. I do appreciate it a lot. That's it, we got it now. We got it now. Nice one, Peter UK. Yeah, so if you fancy some more racing tonight, feel free to come in. We're doing community racing tonight on the PC for a change. With ACC at the brand new track with the brand new cars. I know Codus would be in for that, wouldn't you, mate? There we go, get in now. He does, Codus, he does. How do you know this? I'm stuffed. A little bit more over here. Hello, Captain Hovis. %. Are we done on this one? Just a little bit more in the corner. Yes, they're fun machines, aren't they? And like I say, JCB really should have been in this game anyway, shouldn't it? Which I didn't even think about until JCB was in it, and now suddenly you're like, yeah, of course it should be in it. I still don't know if this was my favourite or whether the Baco was the favourite. I don't know. This one seems more like, oh, you got a job for me, right? Let's get in there. I can do it. I can do it, no problem. The Baco's a bit more like, oh, it's a bit more finicky. Oh, use this, use that. Why don't you try this? Oh, turn that over there. It's a bit more of a, and it is a Swiss Army knife, isn't it? This is a bastard, isn't it? That's what this is. That's a bastard. It's just going to get in there and it's going to get it done. No messing. I don't know which one I prefer. Probably the Baco, but I do like the sort of manliness of this one, if you know what I mean. Right, that bit's done. Okay. Oh, it's 100% across each three. Okay. Well, that was a little bit confusing, to be fair, wasn't it? Right. So we've got 3 more sets of 3 to do. Gotcha. Racing on sim takes it out of you. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Yeah. I love taking my time in this game. Did you see that DTG has been bought by a French company? I didn't see that. I saw that Focus is joining the family. The people that do SnowRunner. I didn't know they'd been brought out as a whole. I thought they were just joining forces with Focus. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Hello, Ninja. How are you? Hello, Snowy. Not confusing, it just adds a little bit of a puzzle aspect, I suppose. They're joining it, but early days at the moment. Yeah, they're just joining forces, aren't they? I don't think it's, well, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't looked into it. I only saw that they'd join forces with Focus, and I thought, oh, lovely, we can get some early codes for SnowRunner now. That was my first thought. All about them codes, aren't I? Actually, you don't need to get every bit, because otherwise you're going to be in the situation we was in a moment ago, which was the third hole only takes like one little tiny bit of dirt to finish it off. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Rico, yeah. I'll tell you what though, I don't think money is a huge problem in this game. I really don't. I've built everything. I've still got 3 mil. Yeah, I don't think money is a huge problem, to be honest with you. Feel weird, Jay. You know what it feels. You know what it feels like to operate some of these for real. Yeah. No. What is it? What do you mean by feeling weird? What, the real machinery, or? I think they're intuitive. In actual fact, it's almost to the point where it is to the point, and we did speak about this with one of the operators. The joysticks almost become an extension of your arm, and after a while, he said that is exactly how it feels. You just put your hands on the joysticks there, and yeah, that arm is now your arm, and you can do, you know, people do crazy things. I saw a lovely video the other day actually on Shorts. I was scrolling through, and there was some construction. It wasn't JCB, but there was about 4 or 5 constructions going on a small plant. It must have been on someone's property. Anyway, the little kid had brought his Tonka toy along, and he put it next to it, and I asked him to move back, and the JCB, or a machine just like this, picked up the dirt and just went across and just really slowly and really carefully filled up his Tonka toy with dirt. So yeah, that's how precise you can get with these, and I think it does just become another limb for you. But yeah, that was a good video. But yeah, I could sell that dirt, and I should, but I'm not that worried today. These are only small amounts. When we're doing the big amounts, then yes, definitely. But yeah, you can get really precise with these, really precise. And of course, JCB do all sorts of gymkhanas as well, and shows, you know, a bit like the Red Arrows, but for diggers. Yes, Artful, yes, yeah. If you get the jobs go on high and the perks on contract, yeah, always go on high. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, you don't need to sell every bit of dirt, but I get what you're saying. I absolutely get you. Yeah, good job they didn't have one of those concrete things for me to try. Can you imagine? Oh, thank you, Snowy. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it is in pin message if you do want to watch it. I was recently at JCB to drive this vehicle, actually, and the backhoe, so if you want to check that out, it's up to you. It's up there in pin messages, or if you're watching on the rerun and you fancy checking it out, it's all good. I would like to go to Fairford, yes, yeah, I would like to. Like I say, and you can see from the video, I did say it in the video, it was freezing down at the quarry, and my poor wife was standing there recording. I was in here, and this has the most hottest, almost too hot, heated seat, the whole thing. I was sitting in there and it was freezing, but it was like, oh, this is so cozy. I can imagine being an expert in one of these, and that's the only job you do. Oh, Gametech's here. Yeah, get straight in the 220, mate. You know what you're doing. It's raining. It's freezing cold. You're digging. You've got that on. It's got Bluetooth with some really good speakers in. Shut the door up and just do your job in there. And even if the weather's too bad to get out for lunch, yeah, pull the old lunch out. Oh, lovely. Get the kettle on, right? Get a barbecue in. No, we're getting silly now. But yes, that was really surprised me how cozy it was, and how they look after the actual operator as part of what they're doing, I suppose. And I doubt that's just JCB that does that, but it was proper cozy. It was really, really nice, because you don't think from the operator's point of view, do you? Well, to make the machine worthwhile and, you know, pay for itself. You want that operator working to his or her to the maximum all day, so make it cozy. I should imagine in the old days it wasn't like that at all. It was a proper shitty job, but now, my god, proper, really nice, really nice. Yeah, she did taste, yeah. I was just saying earlier, actually, I don't know if he was in that bit where I was in the 220, and you can see the camera shaking a little bit, and it was so cold down there, the driving wind and the rain, and as I got out, she went, look, all my hands have gone like bright red and like clawy, well, they're so cold. And later on she said to me, what was the best bit? I went, oh, it was when your fingers were like this and it was all claw. She went, oh, brilliant. Old days they did it by hand, yes, yeah. It was fun. It's always nice to get out and do some filming outside of the game room, that's for sure. Oh, got a cup of tea here as well. But I do like streaming Construction Sim because it's a slow-paced game. It can be fun, as in messing about. I can get to the chat and do what I like to stream. You know, have a proper little chat. Love it. And first person just works so well in this game, doesn't it? 10 minutes down the ladder, yes. Again, I bet that's, you know, again, short term. You do it for 25 years, and you do any job for 5 years, 10 years, is going to be it's going to be very samey. But I should imagine to start with, especially for the crane operators, once you get your crane license and you got some shitty weather up there and it's all nice and warm and it's raining on the cab, you can see everyone down there working. You've got the lovely view. Come on, it can't be that bad, can it? It can't be. It can't be that bad. As jobs go, you know, you see geezers working out on the road. That's proper work, isn't it? What about being a crane operator up higher, just relaxing up there, bit of music on, while some of the youngsters and some of the less experienced, if you like, are down there shoveling by hand. It's not a bad job. I'm thinking it's not a bad job. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some crane operators will come in and go, are you joking, mate? I'm watching your stream up here at the moment. Oh, I can get to this one as well. Lovely, yeah, I can do it from there. This one's sort of on an angle. There you go. You're making it sound romantic. And the other one is over there. I think it would be quite romantic. I think it would. I haven't got the skills at all, but I wouldn't mind working in construction, you know, especially if you, I should imagine as you're building stuff, the feeling of seeing it all come together, I bet that's quite good. But I suppose it depends on your role, you know. If you're just a worker, then yeah, you're not gonna feel sort of involved, are you? But if you're part of it, I should imagine it's quite a nice thing to do. Until winter comes, they're saying, probably. That's alright. That's alright, Jason. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad, though. It can't be. He'll be in there, he's slipping his PJs on, yeah. Hang on, lads, I'm just going to get changed. What are you wearing your Nintendo pyjamas for? Well, it's cosy, isn't it? Why have you got a teddy with you? Yeah, it's pissing hard today, yeah. I didn't, Artful. No, I didn't. That's not the way they worded it on their tweet. They said, and I haven't looked into it because I haven't had time, they said Focus is joining the family. So is it a takeover? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Joining the family doesn't sound like much like a takeover. That sounds like a Microsoft sentence. There's so many subbies involved. It's mainly yeah. Who's fucked up and who pay for it? Yeah, and who would take responsibility? Yeah, I can imagine. What about a small project? What about like I don't know, you see these people that you know, do the house renovation, stuff like that. Team of say four experienced people, and they want to do all the landscaping at the front and back, as well as renovating and the roofing. So you've got to get this sort of machinery involved as well. What about 4 lads or ladies that work together? That would probably be quite nice, wouldn't it? And playing to your strengths, and yeah, okay. One more hole, that's what she said. Yeah, I can imagine that being quite fun. But yeah, with everyone just coming on site and messing it up, and you got to have a good project manager, haven't you? That's probably where it all lies. You may be better. I've always wanted to do house renovation, and I can only do DIY. I can't do any jobs further than DIY. It's the same that I've always wanted to do car renovation. I can't do any jobs other than polish. I could polish with a cloth. I haven't played midline yet. No. I feel like I'm back on the channel now. Do you remember I was saying I had a week off with my wife. We went away, and then I come back for 1 stream. Then I was away for 3, maybe 4 days doing the JCB thing. But I'm back now. I'm back. So now I'm back on it. So now I can start looking at everything. And we haven't got any holidays or anything like that booked. So now I can crack right on. I was saying to my missus, I hate it when I feel like I've lost touch with the channel. I hate it. I take my channel very, very seriously, and it pisses me off, to be honest with you. When I think, oh, fuck's sake, I've got so many games, I've got videos I should be making, but no time. But that's real life, isn't it? Real life is important. Holidays I love. It's just that you can't have everything, I suppose. Right, let's take this off. Yeah, I take my channel very, very seriously. Very seriously. Serious gaming fun. Remember that tagline? Bloody holidays, poor lamb. Oh, come on, you can have holidays, Codus. Nah, he was joking, Taze. That was his comedy, wasn't it? Oh, thank you, Artful. I always appreciate it, but never feel you have to. You know me. I don't push the member thing. You'd be more than welcome if you wasn't a member. It's all good. It's all about community, and it's there if you want to do it. And I appreciate that, Artful. Yeah. Hello, Anki. How are you? Right. We need a pallet of seedlings. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it delivered here because that to me seems realistic. Yeah. Hello, mate. Want some seedlings? Get it here by midday. You fuck. Yeah, that's how I'd do it. Anyway, I don't know. That's how I'd do it. Where's the entrance gone? That's your own fault. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and you're reaping the benefits for whenever you are ready to give it large on the holiday front, aren't you? I mean, surely you must be due another trip to America. I mean, it's a long time, isn't it, John? Isn't it, John? How do we bloody get in here? What the how do we... Right, okay. We've got pallet of seedings. 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go to the checkout and we'll deliver it to the construction site, please. Here we go. Here we go. You both put that. Lovely. Yeah, I'm alright, Derek. Yeah, you must be earning, otherwise you're not. Trust me, Codus ain't silly. I know he's not. So he's earning, and that's what he wants to do. That's totally fine, isn't it? He'll have his holidays when he's ready. Thank you, Dion. Well, at least you can have a little. You come here and you have a little test, don't you? See whether you like it. I think we'll. Shall we? Can we get the telescopic handler in here? Yeah, let's use that. Why not? Let's use it. I only tried 2 machines at JCB. That was the backhoe and the 220. The rest I didn't try. I did see them actually, but yes, I didn't try them. They only had 2 for us to try, and we got the models as well. If you was on Twitter, you'll see they gave us a goodie bag with the 2 models in there. So I've got a beautiful model up in my glass display case of the 220 and the backhoe as well. Really nice. Yeah, we did order electric car last year, but Vauxhall were fucking around that much that we actually cancelled it. I've still got the charging pod on the wall in the down the side of the house. When I cancelled the order, I'm like, what do you want to do with the charging pod? They're like, oh, we've never actually had this, where someone's ordered the car, got the pod delivered, because the car's normally not far behind the pod, but it was months and months and months. In fact, they shut the factory at one point because they didn't have any chips, and they went, oh, just keep the pod. Don't know what to do, really, just keep it. All right. Jason, were you nervous playing the game at JCB and everyone watching you? Yes, absolutely, yeah. Yes, I was. I don't mind saying. Only to start with, because they were really nice anyway. But yes, I was. I had my wife there watching. The JCB were all filming. Yeah, I was nervous. I don't mind saying that. Oh, what? I don't remember it doing that. Can you charge your phone with it? What, the pod? No, it might be too powerful. That backhoe actually has got twin wheel steering, and once you go full lock, oh my god, it really does go round as well. How's it playing on that huge screen? Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. That was only up to a little laptop that Astragon had bought with them. What do you mean it's not possible? Oh god, you're not going to make me go all the way round, are you? This might not be the best thing to do it on then. But yeah, it was fine. You get used to playing in front of people, obviously doing streaming. What do you mean it's? What do you mean? What? What do you mean there's something in the way? No, there's not. That's it. There was something in the way. I do love messing about with this machinery in this game though. It's so cool. I like taking it slow. I like chilling out. There's no rush with this game, is there? I don't care how long it takes. A bit like SnowRunner for me. I've done quite a few jobs. I mean, let me show you the jobs that we've... Oh, I don't think I can. Don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can just yet. Oh, progress maybe? No. I'll show you in a minute when we finish this job, if we finish it. And they couldn't fix it. Oh, bloody hell. I mean, I'm glad I didn't, because obviously where cost of living's gone up, I'm glad we didn't get the car in the end. It was a godsend, actually. We're still using our previous car that we brought new anyway. Yeah, it's totally fine. I just fancied electric, which I still will get electric, but what the wow. Yeah, I still will eventually get electric for our family car, but it can wait. One of the things that also worried us was I like to go to Wales. You see, I love Wales, and the infrastructure outside of Tesla just isn't set up there. You haven't picked it up, Tace? Oh, bloody hell. Hello, Crafty, how are you? Yeah, that worried us a little bit. Not sure to buy this expansion. Grey Wolf, didn't you you get it on my thing, didn't you? I'm sure that was you that said you downloaded it. The free code I put up on the members thing. Did you get it? In which case, why are you buying it? Yeah, and of course you've got that that worry as well, the fact that electricity, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I don't know. Someone put. I'm sure it's Grey Wolf. Have we got another Grey Wolf? Maybe we have. Maybe I'm mixed up. Too low power. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what? You did get it on Xbox, Grey Wolf? Oh, sorry. It's fine. Oh no! Don't do that. That's it. Lovely. I don't know why it does that. I tell you what, I was talking to someone the other day. A tiny brain. What? I do fancy a Tesla, right? I'm totally on board with what Tesla does, how it's put together, the infrastructure, the company. The idea behind it, everything, apart from the look. It looks shit. Convince me I'm wrong. It does. Even people that have got Teslas go, yeah, I know what you mean. They could have, for the money, they could have made it look a lot better. Yeah, I don't like the look of them, but I am on board with everything else about Tesla. I do like them, but the look of them, yeah. I think they look odd. They don't look any good. I'm sorry, they just don't. For what they are and what they achieve, and the look of them is just ugh. Yeah, I priced one up the other day, and I was like, nah, we're not getting one. Yeah, maybe was it hydrogen? Yeah, I don't know whether electric is the future actually, but what can you say? How can I tilt it? It's not that one. What's the tilting? You would, Codus, yeah. I mean, I'll always keep my car because I want something analog and growly, but I think for family, yeah, electric is, well, something outside petrol is the answer, and it seems that all countries, all governments have jumped on electric, so it's got to be electric, isn't it? Probably 20 years down the line we'll have another alternative, and it'll be like, oh, which one do you go for? There's got to be other things other than electric, isn't there? I mean, again, I love Tesla, the fact that what they're doing is, I don't know if it's in this country, probably not, but in some of their countries, the actual charging points are all run by solar. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? So you're literally powering your car with the sun. Another thing that I've never really, I mean, there's got to be reasons why, but any reason why can be out-engineered, can't it? Why is the roof not a solar panel? Why is the roof not a solar panel? So you park up, yeah, it's not always sunny, but you don't need sun, you need infrared. But you, on a hot day, for example, okay, so even if it works a few months of the year, you park it up, you come back, and you've got a free full battery. Why is this not a thing? If you are going to go down that route, let's not rely on power stations to give us the energy. Let's get the energy from the sun, or, you know, yeah, I just don't understand it. Don't understand it. Oh, grey beard. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the grey that was throwing me. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Now, that makes perfect sense to me. If you can power it from the sun, I don't care whether it's electric or hydrogen. I just don't care. Let's go electric. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. Because solar panels only last 12 years and can't be recycled. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, or windmill. Yes, so when you're driving, you're charging as well. Yes, yeah. Unpack construction material. Let's go and do this. By unpack, they mean go and press Y. There we go. I don't know why I'm... That's better. Place seedlings. Now, can I do it with this? I'm sure I can. Will this actually pick it up? I'm not sure. No, I don't. No, it's not going to, is it? No, we need something else. Okay, that's fine. Let's put this back. Whereabouts then? It's in the menu. Okay. Yeah, where though? Where? I can't see how to do it. And I'm sure I did do it the other day. I just can't think how to do it now. Yeah, I want to do it with the equipment I've got here, if possible. Yeah, exactly. That I thought that. How can you have no road tax? Because surely when everyone has got electric, there's no road tax. You know. Yeah. So we need something that can pick stuff up. Yeah, let's go and get a little crane. Okay, let's go and get a crane. Vehicle fleet. So this is my fleet, and I've still got loads of money left. So I don't think money is really a problem in this game. Let's get a little cheeky mobile crane. Yeah, then we can do it all in one movement then, can't we? Rather than get the flatbed crane out and have to keep moving around, we can just do it in one sitting. Solar works even under cloud. Yeah, because it's infrared. It's not sun driven, is it? As you think, it's infrared, isn't it? And we get infrared even on a poor day. You left it in the air. Damn, Chris, you're right. Oh, I got you, Ken. We're not in a vehicle. Oh, have you got electric, Pug? You often won at work under a cloud. Of mistakes or regret? Yeah, part of me wants to buy a new petrol the day that, because they'll be cheap, won't they? Or, you know, the day after the ban comes into effect. But of course, yeah, you might win that way and keep your petrol for many, many years, but petrol will then start to go up, won't it? Or up even more. So theoretically I should what's going on? Oh, support legs, okay. If I say move this here, for example, I should be able to do it all in one go. Oh, electric toothbrush. Okay. 5 minutes to fill up versus 4 hours at a charge point. Yeah. There's definitely. I think a lot of people like us, people that like technology and like settings, stuff like that. We're attracted to electric, aren't we? You know, it sounds cool to go into a station, just plug it in, come back, and you'll have your little screen. That will, you know, people like us who love technology and games, I think we're attracted by that. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they're trying to sell us something where you've got to sit for hours to charge it, or just put some liquid in there. Hello, Jaybird. How are you? That's it. We can do this all in one go. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, and you know, when we go on a long drive, you invariably go in to the service centre and have a cup of tea or whatever, and you take about a half hour anyway. So yeah, that is not too much of a problem. Don't get me wrong. I purchased an electric vehicle. It's just that we cancelled it in the end because we're waiting so long. So I was definitely up for it. I was absolutely up for it. I mean, on my car, I'm going to keep my car. I use it literally once a week, so I don't need to change anything there. But the family car, yeah, we're always in there. We're putting loads of bloody petrol in there, especially recently. I mean, we went down to Dorset, we've been up to Manchester, then we went up to JCB. We've done shitloads of miles over the last month, I'd say. So yeah, electric would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I also like the fact that the service schedule just goes out the window. There's not much to service, is there? I mean, the service schedule on Tesla, I saw in their tweet, on the left they put a service schedule of a normal car. On the right, it was something like clean filters and refill washer bottle. Because you don't use the brakes either, because you got one, obviously it's almost like an automatic brake, like ERS. As you're taking your foot off the accelerator, it brakes anyway to regenerate more power. So you get used to 1 foot braking, so you're barely even using the brakes apparently as well. Why I said he had the biggest crane possible for, yeah, because I'm sitting here, I'll do the whole lot in one go, Grey Wolf. It's all good. It's all good. Takes so much longer to charge in winter. Yeah, battery life decreases. Yeah, I was trying to look into how long these batteries actually last, and they say hasn't really been tested fully yet, but they reckon about 20 years. Okay. That doesn't seem very long term, does it? Really? But I'm sure they'll last longer, because they haven't been tested fully, have they? Oh! Dropped. Oh god, I can't sort of get to this. Oh shit, I've messed it up. Oh fuck, alright. Mobile phone batteries start dying after 2 years, yes, yeah. Yeah, of course, Chris, but even if you don't own the car after 5 years, someone else does, doesn't it? And it's something to take into account, isn't it? Because then you've got no second-hand market value then, have you? So yeah, no, you're right. But you want it to still be a viable, sellable item, and the next person needs to know how long it's actually going to last. But they're almost as expensive as petrol now. Oh my god, you know, what's the point then? You know, really, what's the point? If that's happening at the moment, genuinely, what's the bloody point? You can't die every 5 years, Pug. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, charging at home. When we ordered our car, they said you got to speak to your insurance, not insurance, your electric company. They put you on a special tariff. I don't know whether you've done this, John. I think it's more about saving the planet than saving you. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, this whole thing is all about saving the planet, isn't it, Coders? Sorry, I thought you lived under blood. I thought you was bitter saving the planet. Bloody hell! Like they really want to do that. Exactly, Coders. What was I saying? Yeah, ring up your electric company. They said you need to prove that you've got an electric vehicle, and then they'll put you on this special tariff where overnight it's dirt cheap. I don't know whether that's true or not. Oh yeah, it's definitely about saving the planet. That's what the government and all the car people are really into. Even cheaper if you plug it into the neighbours, yeah. Yeah, they're coming back. Oh, I got you. Yeah, evening tariffs are a thing for electric cars. Might be worth looking into, John. Apparently like 2 in the morning or something, and then you can obviously set your car to charge at a certain time anyway. You don't have to just plug it in. You don't have to charge it the second you plug it in. But yeah, I don't think this is an attempt to save the planet. I really don't. It's just an attempt to shake up the system and earn a whole new load of money. Yeah, the underlying message is to save the planet, but yeah, we'll see. Money and control, yeah, because aren't they bringing in this ULEZ thing where they're not going to let you out of your fucking postcode after a certain time? You got to pay to go into another postcode. Now, I don't know whether that's strictly true or whether that's I'm just getting the tail end of the sort of the people who are against it, but yeah, there's no save the planet here. Reading tabloids, yeah, exactly, yeah. Now, Twitter gives me a lot more news messages now. Hello, Stephen, how are you? This is taking a while, isn't it? I like it. No offence, it's only good people with money and good jobs that are able to afford an electric vehicle. Yeah, in the first place, the rest of us will have no choice but to use public transport or bikes. Yeah, I don't think public transport is particularly cheap, though. If you're using public transport a lot, then it'd probably be cheaper for you to get a cheap car anyway. Yeah, transport isn't cheap, is it? And let's be honest, you can still get a car for 300 quid, can't you? You still get it. You can still get those cheap cars. But yeah, you're right. Not everyone is going to be able to afford to go out and buy a brand new car just because they're told to. You can have mine for 300 quid. There you go. You know? Hello, Jason. How are you? Unfortunately, you don't get nothing for nothing in this world, do you? And once you get that in your head and live by it, then life almost becomes a little bit easier. You don't get nothing for nothing. Oh shit, can't do it in one go. Bloody hell. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put this over here and hopefully that'll push that to be collectible. Without the Prius, yeah. Oh, 2035 they're being banned. Bloody hell, yeah. It is a bit of a shit state of affairs that we're, you know, yeah, there you go. That's it. That's good. Yeah, we're being told that that's it. You can't buy it anymore. Crazy, isn't it? But if you want to do what they say, they're going to won't be able to fuel-driven cars 300 quid. Yeah, yeah. No, you're not. No, you're right. Well, I think what they're trying to do is they are trying to make it that something like a personal car is an absolute luxury, and luxuries need to be paid for through the nose, don't they? And that's what they're turning car ownership into. It's something that it's a luxury, yeah. Even though we've grown up with it, and of course we need it, but it is a luxury, and luxuries are notoriously expensive because that's why it's called a luxury. So in a way they're almost deliberately making car ownership a real luxury. So without car ownership we do need an alternative, and that alternative is fantastic public transport. Yeah. Cashless is starting already, yeah. COVID killed cash. It was already on its way out anyway. Youngsters and COVID killed cash. Youngsters because, oh, I can pay on my phone. Oh, this is so cool. I can go into Greg's and get a fucking sausage roll and just tap my phone. That killed cash. And COVID killed cash, yeah, which I'm pissed off about. I love cash. No, of course not, Taste. No, I said that's what they're almost turning it into. Come on. Oh, come on, why can't I get you? Oh, God. I can't get you. No. I can't bloody get you. I know, Parker, I know, yeah. Putting us back in our peasant boxes, yeah. Let's get all sort of conspiracy theory in about it. Right, okay, let's go and look and see whether I can scoop that up. I don't know with what, but we'll try it with this. We haven't used this yet, have we? I mean, big organisations, for a start, need to think outside the box as well. When we went to JCB, the car park was as big, if not bigger, than any car park you've ever seen. You know when you go on holiday and you go to the airport and you just see, especially when you take off, you just look down and there's fucking cars everywhere. That's what JCB's like. And I think a lot of people are local, so maybe they should, businesses like that should be thinking about, okay, we'll put a bus on every hour from the village to the place of work. So I mean, thousands, I think there's something like 12,000 cars there. Crazy amounts of cars. That's just one organisation as well. So that's all them people driving to work every day. And it is correct what they used to say. You look in traffic and everyone's in a car on their own. So that's where car sharing started to come in, wasn't it? But I don't think that really took off. Oh, hello, look. Because who wants to share a fucking car with a stranger? No one does. Oh, I know, John. I know. But again, because of the way that we're used to that, aren't we? And you'd probably be tempted. I saw the subscriptions actually. You've got different. I don't know if it's subscription or different. I think there's different subscriptions for the auto drive feature. You've got like basic control, then you've got lane change, and then you've got the full FSD, and I think it's like 200 quid a month for the full month, and it's not even ready yet. Yeah, crazy, but what can you say? Just chuck that there. Yeah, exactly, Artful, exactly. But people will suck that up, won't they? They'll suck it up. They'll have that. Oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Oh god, yeah, I love that. Charges you 50 quid, yeah. Oh, I literally can't pick this up. This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay. Oh no, let's not leave that down like that. Come on, safety first. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we live in a subscription mindset. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you said it better than me, but yes. Right, I'm going to go and get my faithful out, which I should have done to start with, really. Let's get the vehicle fleet out. Let's get my absolute favourite. We'll take that out. I mean, who'd have ever thought, say, owning a Tesla, for example, in the old days, that you wake up in the morning and you start your... Well, you don't start your car up. You just sit in your car and it goes, oh, hello, and it'll know your name. We've updated your vehicle overnight, and now you're getting 3% more here and 2% more there. We love that, don't we? We fucking love that. You can't tell me you don't want that, because you do want that, don't you? because you love it when your PlayStation turns on and it says, oh, we've got an update for you. It's exciting. When your graphics card says, oh, there's a new update. Oh, lovely. What we got? We're in that mindset. We're absolutely in it. Yeah, we're in it. Oh, I appreciate that, Stephen. Thank you. Yeah, you can have fancy light shows. Yeah, I saw a video of loads of Teslas parking up and you can sync all their light shows. I mean, it's... yeah, that's fun, isn't it? If it really was about saving the planet, there would be some almost like a government-built, like a larder, something completely standard from a communist country with the most basic seats. You know, that's when it really is about, I think, about the planet. Basic seats, the best battery, the best range, and just a vehicle. You know, it hasn't got fancy light shows, because that's not about the planet, is it? That's if it was really about the planet, the government would just design a box. It would be the safest box ever. It'd have the best battery, the best range, the best charging system. Now everyone, you go about your daily lives. At least we're saving the planet. That's how it would be. It's not like that at all, is it? Not like that at all. I think that's how Hitler started the Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do to this. I think I've got to pick it up and then maybe get it off the ground. Yeah. Yeah, there would be almost like a worldwide car. You wouldn't have all this different choice and manufacturer and all that if it was genuinely about that. You just have a car, you know, and you could still buy these other things if you really wanted to. But you just have a car, just like a bus is a bus, a train is a train, a car would just be a car. You don't really care what aeroplane or train you're going on, do you? You just want to get to the other end, and that's how, I suppose, theoretically the car should be, shouldn't it? You get in the car, it doesn't matter what the car is, the car will take me to where I want to go. We're far from that, oh God. Themes, yeah. Yeah, we're far from that. People, but that's how we've been grown up and taught, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to put that there. Might be able to get that out now. That's it. Surely we'd be able to pick that up now. Yeah, I don't even mean from a money or a control point of view. I'm talking from a real, you know, wow, we really need to save the planet, so this is what we're going to do. This is your car, and now you can go wherever you want, and it won't cost you nothing, and it's good for the planet. So yeah, you just get driving, everyone. That's what real saving the planet should be about. What the... yes! If it really was about saving the planet. There you go. Lovely. Did you ask JCB what colours they can do, or is it just yellow? No, they do loads of stuff. They do black. They do some companies ask for limited edition companies. They got green. A lot of companies like black, but yellow or bright yellow or orange is just traditional for construction, isn't it? That's what it's about. It's about one, it's about looking out and seeing construction vehicles, very obvious, and two, on big projects, it's about a project manager or a vehicle owner being able to look out and see where his vehicles are. That's what they told me anyway. Oh yeah, I did ask everything. Place special components. So I need my I should imagine the crane is going to work here. Have we got to go and get the special components, or are they actually here? Yeah, no, we've got to go and get them, I think. Yeah, we've got to go and get them. So let's have a look. Where does it want me to go? It wants me to go here. Okay. That's not a marker, is it, that I've put on? Place special component. Have we got them? I don't know. Okay. How is cigarettes still sold? Yeah. Funnily enough, at JCB, there was myself and my missus, Squirrel and his brother, and a German geezer and his wife, and it was some Premier Lodge, Premier Inn. It wasn't brilliant. The hotel part was nice, and it was in the middle of nowhere. There's no like constant restaurants everywhere, even though JCB is a massive employer and a proper pull to the area. But the area is really rural. There's nothing there. Anyway, we went for a meal together on the first night. Went down and they went, oh God, you've got no chance. It's all booked up. So we booked for the following night. Went over to Burger King. Shit. On the way back, we went into the garage. The German geezer wanted some cigarettes, right? So in Germany, they're still on the shelf. He's like, well, where's all your cigarettes? And they're like, oh, it's hidden. It's like, what? Okay. And then he was standing he'd finished paying for them. Someone else was getting something. And he said, is this right? Is this really expensive? And we looked on his receipt. Guess how much 20 cigarettes was at a petrol garage in a rural sort of area. I couldn't believe it. I went back up to the counter for him and said, is this right? £17 for 20 cigarettes. £17. Oh my God. I was blown. I was blown away. Wow. Absolutely blown away. Right, we need to go and get this, don't we? So we need I think we need the lorry. Yeah, what I would call a lorry. So let's go to the vehicle fleet. Let's get that out. And let's get 17 quid though. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's get it in there as well. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I said, is this right? She went, yeah, it's really dear here. Don't buy cigarettes here. Oh, thanks for telling us now. Now, it must be just that people left really want to smoke because they're not on display anywhere. You know, you've got to pay through the nose for them. Bloody hell. You must really want to smoke. Right, we need to go to, what is the logo? What's the logo? It's the wooden crate. Okay, so it's not that one, it's not that one. Where actually is it? Is it something that I haven't discovered yet? Surely not. Surely not. It's not that logo, is it? That's the prefabricated wall. Maybe I do need to drive there. Maybe I haven't discovered it yet. I find that hard to believe. Remember those candy ciggies? Oh, they were nice though, weren't they? You get yourself a little packet, wouldn't you? You peel it off, and then you get bored of that and just go. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, that's what I did with my last phone. In fact, my last phone, Beard, is here somewhere. Yeah, this was my last phone. This I've had for about, I think I had for about 5 years. It's a Samsung Edge thing, and my missus just kept on me, get a new phone, you're always on there with YouTube, just get a new phone. I was like, I really don't want a new phone. She's like, come on, you know, you deserve it, get yourself a new phone. So I did get this Fold thing, but I'll be keeping that. When my contract finishes, I'll keep that for a few years as well. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, and if you're not on Apple, it doesn't matter too much because they don't deliberately try and slow it down, apparently. I quite like my old phone. People used to take the piss out of it, and it was slow, and it was really dark. The screen was dark compared to like my son's brand new iPod or something. But I quite liked it. It was good. You can still get it, can you, Chris? Oh, bloody hell! Apple wouldn't do that. But now the battery goes. You charge it up 100%. And it goes lovely, and it's 16% to 0. Brilliant. Yeah, exactly, Snowy. Whilst putting playing cards with pegs on the back wheel of your push bike, and just driving around with a fake fag in your mouth. I mean, you don't get cooler than that, do you? You don't get cooler than that. So some memories just come back to me about those cigarettes. They had the white ones, didn't they, which were just basic white sticks. But did they have like almost like cigar with a paper, almost like a fag, almost wrapped in a fag paper, and used to peel them off? And yeah, little memories just come to me there. So yeah, you got the white cigarettes, which are just basic white sticks, but you used to get, yeah, almost used to have chocolate ones with paper. That's right, yeah, chocolate ones with paper. Yes, yeah, yeah. Cigar sweets, get you. What can I say? Oh, we're actually picking it up from here. Oh, bloody hell, I haven't got the crane, have I? Okay, not a problem, that's fine. Get you. Oh god, I think you just remember eating a cigar. No, with edible paper. Yes, you see, sometimes you unlock these memories and you think, where was that locked? What hard drive was that on? Yeah, that's good. That's it, I remember now. Is this like SnowRunner where you take the wrong truck? No, would I ever? Don't run over the saplings. Yeah, what was the shandy called? Bass Shandy, wasn't it? It was just Bass Shandy, I think. Yeah, exactly, Snowy. Yeah, I'm going to look these up later. Yeah, and that weird how you saw it in my face, how it unlocked a memory of, yeah, not just sweet cigarettes, little chocolate, yeah, with actual edible paper. Now this is PC. Shandy Bass, yeah. Did you have one when you was young and think that actually, you think, oh, I feel. Oh, I think I'm drunk. Should I be riding my bike with this? Oh, the memories, eh? The memories of the 80s, really, isn't it? Yeah, you feel sorry for the new kids because they're not going to have these memories, are they? The memories they're going to have is online, which is fine. We would have played online, wouldn't we? Let's be honest. We would have played online as well. What, so I don't have to go and drive to see my mate or take my bike? I can just play with him on Xbox? Yeah, I'll do that. Pretending to be streaming. Oh, steaming, sorry, yes, yeah, that was my other thing, yeah. Yes, pretending to be drunk. Yeah, the memories of actually being called at the top of your voice by your parents for dinner, and you would be within earshot. It would feel like you was at the other side of the world, but you'd be within earshot, and you go, I've got to go in now, got to have me dinner. You see, this is what happens when we stream games like this. We end up just chatting shit and having a really nice little chat. I love it. This is why I like streaming, you see. This is why I love streaming. Yeah, always asking, is such and such allowed out? No, he's not allowed out, and they'd shut the door sometimes really harshly. And you think, oh, he's done something wrong. Knockdown Ginger. Is it wrong to want to play Knockdown Ginger now? And I know Codus is calling it Knockdown Ginger as a piss take. He calls it Knock a Run. Knock a Door Run. What? It's called Knockdown Ginger. Hedgehog Flavours Crisp. Yes, I remember that. Fridays are the best day. Every day is good for streaming. Every day. I should stream weekends really, but I just love family time at the weekend. It's important, isn't it? No, don't do that. Hello, FaZe, how are you? Sneaky fish and chips. But again, let's be honest, right? If you're from the 80s or growing up in the 80s, fish and chips ain't fish and chips anymore, is it? Yeah, you do get the odd one in a village or something where it still tastes proper, but nothing's like what it used to be. I don't know whether that's just something you say as you get older, like a rite of passage, but it's not the same, is it? Fish and chips ain't the same anymore. It's just not. Shocking price now. Yes it is. Yeah, fish and chips used to be almost like a cheap, not cheap, but yeah, like a rite of passage really. You'd have fish and chips once a week, wouldn't you? You would. So it can't have been that expensive, because I was definitely poor when I grew up, 100% poor. We had fish and chips every now and again, not all the time, but every now and again. Oh, I think it's only 2 of these, isn't it? Yeah. It's fried potatoes and battered fish. How different can it be? Yeah, but do you agree though, Beard? Do you agree that it's not the same? I think because every single chip shop just goes for the cheapest oil. I think that's what it is. Yeah, and maybe they cook them too fast, too high. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't, does it? It doesn't taste the same. It doesn't. Right, I'm going to just take that back there. Yeah, I think it's down to the fat. You see it at the back, don't you? You see it stored up on these great big canisters. And I think back in the old days, did they use lard? I mean, you can't use lard. You can't. But I think they might have done. I think they might have used a completely different fat. Yeah. You can run a diesel now. Yeah. Can you actually do that? Can you properly get chip fat and run your car on it? This is what I'm wondering. I do see this stuff. But is it actually true? Beef fat, yeah, like dripping, isn't it? Yeah. What, without any, yeah, not commercially, yeah, but without any changing of the vehicle at all, it'll run exactly as it did. Absolutely stunning. Oh, nice. You have to filter it. Oh, shit. I'm making a proper meal out of this, but it don't matter, does it? That sounds nice as you went over the gravel then. That was a cool touch. I have got a local fish and chip shop that does amazing fish and chips. But it's hit and miss. Do you ever find that? It's hit and miss. It depends on when you go in. You can almost go in and have a look over the counter and think, nah, not today. Yeah, they do it nice, but not always. I don't know what the reason is. I've got no idea. A foot-long battered sausage. I want one. This is where in Discord we would go, oh shit, and then take pictures of ourselves getting fish and chips. Do you remember that time I did that, Coders? And I was I was giving updates on Discord, but then when I was when I was driving back, crazy thing happened. The Coke can sort of rolled off the car seat, hit something, and fucking exploded. And you got all I heard was this shh, and this Coke was pissing everywhere, and as I picked it up, it literally pissed everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, it was absolutely everywhere. But these were the days of yeah, FOMO, wasn't it? Someone would mention what they're getting for lunch and we'd all go out and get it. Brilliant. Because the tin is so thin now, isn't it? Which is fine, but the tin is so thin that you only have to hit it wrongly and it will explode. Rock salmon, yeah. Rock salmon is, oh, what else do they... Yeah, no, they call it rock, or they call it... I don't know about salmon, but if you go to the chip shop, it's got a bone in it, isn't it? They call it rock or something else. Yeah. Surely if it was endangered, they wouldn't be selling it at the local chip shop, surely. No, not Rock Hill. It's got a bone in it. They give it to you with a big bone in. Really nice, actually. Rock or Skate? No, because Skate is a flatfish, isn't it? And that's how you made your own flight rig. Listen, a man's got to attempt things. You know this, Codus. You know, a man's got his domain, and he has to attempt things. He can't just go, no, I can't do that, because a man thinks he can do that. That's the sort of era I'm from. Froze somehow and exploded everywhere. Oh god. And the dirty kebab, we call it filth kebab. You know, the proper like traditional kebab off the thing. It's horrible, isn't it? But if you catch it at the right time and they do it fresh, it can be one of the most delicious experiences ever. It's almost like you've got to eat it. You've got to say to them, do you mind if I stand right next to it and eat it as it comes off? Because by the time I get home, it looks and tastes like fucking cardboard, mate. But if you eat it off the spit, oh, it's delicious. I really shouldn't have that. In fact, I don't have it anymore. I shouldn't be allowed that. Not with my heart. That's pure saturated fat in there. As a kid with suspension. Didn't have nothing like that, artful. Well, you did it. Professional engineer. Yeah, but it's no good sending a bloody professional knobhead drawings, is it? You know? Just because you've sent decent drawings, it doesn't mean it's going to get made, does it? Especially if you go to a kebab shop that isn't particularly busy, then you think, so what do they do with that meat, right? What do they do with it when the night's over? Do they just get it and put it in the freezer, in the fridge? What do they do with it? And then they pull it out, they heat it up again until, like, you don't want to go in there when there's like just a tiny little bit around the metal pole, do you? Yeah. No, the best donuts, Christian, is Greg's. I will not have a word said against it. Sorry, it's Greg's all day long. You don't want to know, yeah. But on a Friday when you're pissed or whatever, I'm sure it doesn't even enter your head. Hello, Iceman. Yeah, they are up there, but please, if you haven't tried a Greg's donut, please treat yourself today, because they are delicious. They're generous with their jam. Their jam is lovely. Another thing I like in Greg's is their jammy heart biscuit. I sound so stupid asking for it, but I have, whenever I go up the high street, I always get one. Oh, can I have a jammy heart biscuit, please? And they go, oh, was that a jammy heart? Shh, don't say it. Look, there's people behind. Don't say jammy heart biscuit. You want a bit of brown, not a pink, Willie. Artful, please don't quote that. I think we've got to actually use this, but I need it to come off, and then yeah, we can use this. You used to be moderately cool, and now when you ask for a jammy heart biscuit, and yeah, like I say, sometimes when they get asked for so many things, by the time they get over to the counter, they've forgotten what you asked for. Sorry, love, was that a jammy heart biscuit? Oh, yes, a jammy heart biscuit, please. I think I've got a thing for jam, because I could eat 4 jam donuts, and it's not good, is it? Especially with my heart. Oh, cinnamon. Oh, no thank you. I try to avoid cinnamon. It's just too powerful. It's too powerful. It's got too much to say. For food stuff, it thinks it's the bollocks. You know, I'm cinnamon, mate. You know, get me on top of everything. You'll fucking love it. No, cinnamon, fuck off. We don't want you. You're too powerful. We can't handle you. That's how I feel about cinnamon. You what? You don't want your whole mouth tasting of one particular food stuff? Have you been air frying it? Not loads, Pug. We're struggling with it a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, struggling with it a little bit, but yeah, it's good. My wife the other day did salmon in one side and our burgers in the other side. That was quite good. I love their what's it called? Steak bake. Right, it's a classic food stuff, isn't it? Steak bake is just, it's almost brain dead, isn't it? But it's nice. It is nice. Well, since McDonald's took all the salt out of their food, the nuggets, which used to be almost like a childish treat, is rubbish. It ain't, oh God, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Oh God, crispy Kreme. Well, that's on to another level, isn't it? Crispy Kreme is your Rolls Royce, isn't it, of donuts. Yeah. You can get it in Iceland, yes, yeah. Oh, it's hotter than hell, isn't it, Chimney? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Dangerously hot. Like me. Bloody love streams like this, you know. I absolutely love it. This is what I press the stream button for. Not just the game. The game's just part of it. But, just people chatting shit. Love it. I think I'm done then. Yeah, I think we're done. And I will if we are done, I'll probably leave it there. Actually, this has been perfect. I've got some stuff to do, but I will be back tonight at 8 o'clock for some community racing.
This has become a beautiful place of remembrance. Thank you.
It will load in a minute. Look, his contours will load in.
About the past of their city. We still don't know exactly what happened, but the knight statue has finally found its place.
Yeah, you're right, Beard, yeah.
The knight's story can be rediscovered by many people every day, and maybe it will even lead them to our museum.
B-Jam. B-Jam become Iceland's. I remember B-Jam. He's definitely on the list. He is, isn't he? Yeah, we've completed it. That's a perfect time to end, actually. You wouldn't give Frey Benters to your dog. B-Jam, I got one memory of B-Jam actually in Maidstone. We was very, very poor. My nan, I aspired to be like my nan, even right up until after retirement. She was working, not like my fucking parents. She was working, she had a car, and she used to treat us every Christmas to a big shop at B-Jam. And the only B-Jam was in Maidstone, which is now in Iceland's. They're everywhere now, aren't they, Iceland's? But we used to go down there, and really weird. You had to open up I remember it as well, because you go in there and nothing's on display in the old days. Like now Iceland has gone into vegetables and stuff like that. It was all frozen stuff, B-Jam. You used to slide the freezer and have a good look around. Yeah, good memories of B-Jam, which is now Iceland's. Right, that is it, everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. I've had a nice little chat. I'll be back. If I'm not back this afternoon, I will be back at 8 o'clock for some community racing. So if you are on PC, come and race with me. BJ, dangerously. That is it, everyone. Have a lovely afternoon. See you next time.